Hey y'all, it's Caitlyn. Yeah, this is overdue. So for those of you who may not know, maybe you're new, I don't know, but I held a auction in mid-November benefiting Toys for Tots, and this was an item that was donated for the auction by Russell M. I will have his YouTube linked in the description box below. Big statue collector. He does really good but very short reviews. So if there's a statue that you're interested in, go and check if he's done a review on it. Very thorough and without going overboard like I do and rambling on forever. Definitely better at this than I am. But anyway, this was one of the things that he donated. And James got it. James Dieter. I'll put his information below too. And he said keep it, so I kept it. Yeah, James has spoiled me quite a bit the last few months. I told him to stop it. But anyway, so this is the standard version. This is the 45th anniversary statue for Red Sonja. I love this character so much. I started reading her back when Gail Simone was writing it. Which, by the way, I forgot to... I'm filming this right after I did one of the random hauls with the Savant character. Gail Simone was actually the one who wrote that comic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that video. So that writer is very important to me. So I started reading her, and I just fell in love with this character. Even though Gail hasn't worked on the book in forever, I've tried to keep up with it. I have stopped my comics right now to save money. I don't like it, But anyway, so that just makes this even more special to me. So I have taken this out already because I was taking pictures of it for the auction. But yeah, this is awesome. Look at the box art on this thing, man. This is cool. So you can see there was 4 different variants. I got this one that's just the standard. There's also, I don't know which one's which actually. Berserker edition. Diamondite edition, some artist proofs. Yeah. So I think these two are the artist proofs, the ones that are in black and white, and then that's the Berserker one where she's all bloodied and stuff. So let's go ahead and take her out of here. This is actually surprisingly very light. So here is the authenticity. So I believe this is 221 out of 350. When it's handwritten like that, sometimes it's hard to tell. So let's go ahead, crack this open. So this was a very expensive statue. Let me just say that. So Russell probably shouldn't have donated it to begin with. So, extremely, like it's not like, you know, sideshow level expensive, but it's up there. But it's freaking amazing. So let's go ahead and make sure there's nothing on the desk that I'm knocking over. Alright, so here is the base. So it's an oversized shield with a skull on it. So you can see the shield is kind of battered and stuff. That is not a gigantic bullet hole. That is just where the peg goes for her boot. And then, yeah, 221. You can see it right there, out of 355. So very beautiful printing and an extremely good paint job. This is awesome. I love. You can tell when the base makes you stop and look at it, you know the statue is going to be phenomenal as well. Because if they're taking the time to care about what the fuck the base looks like, they're really paying attention to what the statue looks like too. So go ahead and get the body of it out. So I am going to go ahead and show you guys her up close like this. I know she doesn't have her arms on, but pretend for right now, okay? And then I'll show you a little bit more close up when I have it all together. So she has her dagger attached to her thigh, to her hip. She's got her chainmail going on. I love this so much. The paint job on her chainmail is amazing. I do think if there's one thing The paint job, again, on her armor, on her weapons, even on her boots is phenomenal. I think there could be a few more dimensions added to her hair. But other than that, she's beautiful. And I believe, I want to say this was based off Amanda Conner's artwork. I could be wrong. No. The other one's based off Amanda Conner's artwork. Never mind. The other one I got is based off Amanda Conner's artwork. One of my favorite comic artists. But really beautiful. You can see the shading in her skin is beautiful. The armor, again, even her boots. You can see all the different colors in her boots to give it that worn leather look. But her hair is pretty plain, yeah. It's kind of weird. She's got this gold armband on. Really stinking cool. Really freaking love this. So let's go ahead, put her onto the base. Okay, so if you guys get this, you have to be more finicky about where the one on the skull goes. Alright, give me a second while I do this. So when you're dealing with a statue that's being a little bit hard to put into its base, don't be afraid to try to move it a little bit. Don't force it. And if you hear something, stop immediately. But don't be afraid to wiggle it around a little bit, because sometimes they're just not made to go in very smoothly, unfortunately. So, and that's with every manufacturer, I feel like. Sometimes they hit it really well, and then other times you're like, what the hell? So, here is one of her weapons that she's holding. This little, very big, strong battle axe spear kind of thing. This is really scary looking. You can see the battle damage to it. Looking really, really sick. So that's for this hand. And all of these are magnetic. The base is not, but her arms are held in by magnets. So, and then here is her other arm with her other battle axe. Of course, again, her sword is at her hips. So here is her other battle axe. Very lightweight. Again, this statue, very lightweight than what you would think it would be. So, really cool. So, the arms can detach very easily. So that's something to keep in mind if you have this on display. But the carving and the etching and, again, the paint job, the only paint job I'm complaining about is her hair. I think there could have been some more work with the hair. But again, this is already a sizable statue. And the paint job is good literally everywhere else. Again, her skin looks good. Her armor, her weapons, the leather, her gloves and her boots. The base looks phenomenal. So I'm willing to dismiss the hair. But this is beautiful. I don't know when. 2020. Okay, so not that long ago did this come out. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this. I do have one Red Sonja statue. Again, Amanda Conner's design, I got confused. But it's only 1/12 scale. So this is Big Mama right here. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging. There's definitely room on the shelf where I have the Lego Batman head. So I'm gonna have to rearrange a little bit. But this is beautiful. So Russell, thank you so much for having the kind heart enough to donate something like this. I mean, y'all, this is a full-size statue. Full-size statue, and it's not cheap. Again, it's not cheap. And it's just incredible what it is. He did not have to donate this. I did not ask him by any means. He just said he was sending some stuff over. Yeah, he did not have to do that. And James certainly didn't have to bid on it. I was actually planning on bidding myself for this one. And with handling the live and everything, I honestly forgot to go check what the bid was for it before it went out. But James had messaged me beforehand and said if he wanted to keep it, so I am, and I very much love it. I love this thing so much. It's beautiful. So thank you both very much. Again, I'll leave a link to both Russell and James in the description box below. Very, very awesome. Let me know if you guys have ever read any of these comics. Again, I'm a big fan of this character. Definitely not a character for kids. I feel like that's pretty much centered with all of Dynamite's books. But if you're someone who doesn't mind a little bit of blood and a good story, this is for you. And Sonja, she's got so many books. Again, I had to stop my comics, which I'm sad about, but at the time I stopped, there was probably about at least 5, possibly more books of Red Sonja coming out per month. So yeah. she's busy. She does a lot of stuff for Dynamite. But I love reading about her, for sure. So let me know if you guys know this character, what you like about her, and other than the fact that she's fucking badass. So I love it. And again, thank you guys so much. Definitely go show Russell and James some love, you guys. And remember, like always, y'all, it's a community, not competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.